Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Vanessa Veronica. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a minute. My hair still looks like a hot mess. Bear with me. I did get it toned and it kind of helped a little bit, but I think it's kind of like washed out a little bit. So I'm just like giving it a break, trying to let the heart heal. I mean the hair heal, the heart too, but mostly the hair. And my heart's fine. But yeah, and just kind of like little by little get back to my dark origin, you know what I mean. But yeah, in today's look, I figured I'd take you with me. I am going to dinner with some friends. It's her birthday, so we're going into town, kind of splurging on a nice little dinner for her and celebrating our friendship together. So if you're curious, stick along how I got this look, and yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Just so that you guys know already, I already did my eyebrows. I kind of just not laminate them, but I did like pencil them in and just put a little bit of gel just to kind of lay them flat. And I'm gonna start off with the Saie HB Hydrabeam concealer, and I don't have the. I find that when I don't do videos often and then I do them again, I feel a little like awkward and I talk probably really fast. Don't know why. So taking a wet sponge, just gonna tap that. My face has been having a little bit of eczema, which is odd for me in the summertime. I usually get it in the winter, but this is always a first. Okay, going in with foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Luminous Soap by Giorgio Armani, and this is in the color 6.25. Just shaking this baby up. And I like to go in with a little pump on the back of my hand. I'm hoping that this color is not too light, as I have been out in the sun for a good amount of time this summer. And just like buff that in. Taking a wet sponge again, we're just gonna tap that out. I can see some of my dry spots definitely coming about, especially on the forehead. And just to add some definition back into the face, I am gonna take the Merit Bronzing Balm. It's like a stick. This is in the color Siene, one of the two. And we're just gonna do the forehead, a little bit on the cheeks, and the nose, down here. Again, grabbing that foundation brush. I'm gonna start off with the jawline. Sometimes I find that I forget the jawline, and then I'm out and about, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to blend. It's only happened once, but it was not a fun time. And I do want to cover some of that cheek, almost as if it was blush. Let's move on to the eyes. I'm gonna grab a fluffy shader brush, and I'm just going to grab like a nude color. This is the Lorac Pro palette, kind of like my everything go-to palette, and I just want to kind of, you know, set the eyes a little bit, but also just create a nice clean canvas. We're gonna keep everything simple only because I feel like I have a lot going on with my hair, and this dress is yellow. Grabbing a brown eyeliner, I'm going to do the waterline on the top. I am going to grab a bit of a denser shadow brush. This is the Real Techniques. It's a shadow brush, and I'm trying to think what color. I kind of want to keep it simple. So maybe we just do like a bronze, although I did see kind of like, I like the blush on the eye look, so maybe we'll do that, except this brush is like super pigmented. This is the Saie blush, but let's give it a shot. Maybe we can kind of layer it a little bit. This is in the color Chili. Actually, let me put it back in my hand instead, so I have just a little bit more control. Just gonna pick a little bit of it up and into the crease, the corner. go in with the color, let's see, Stone, maybe Dusty Plum. It's like this purpley brownie color. Ooh, yikes. And again, into the crease. And I do want to diffuse it a little bit more, so I'm just grabbing that color that I did the nude color with, picking up some of that same cream nude color, and just gonna try to blend everything in. Now I'm gonna grab that brown liner again and an angled brush. And we're gonna do both the bottom and the top. I went ahead and off camera just kind of did the bottom lash and just kind of blended it a little bit. That's really all I did, nothing too fancy. And the lighting was just better in the bathroom than my mirror here. All right, let's move on. I think I'm gonna do the Makeup by Mario Glimmer. This is the Master Crystal Reflector. And I'm just gonna top the eyes off with this. If I can open it. Yikes. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. I'm gonna use the Pure Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, and we're just gonna put this in the inner corner. All right, let's continue on with the face. I'm gonna go back to the cheeks and the blush and all that. Going back with the Saie Chili Liquid Blush, put in some of that on my hand again, just to have a little bit more control. And I'm gonna take this brush, it's also like a foundation brush. This one's by It Cosmetics. And we're just gonna pick that up slightly on an angle of the brush. And I'm gonna tap. And if you go ahead and put too much, you can always take the beauty blender or like a sponge, a wet sponge, and just tap and it'll lightly come off and you'll get a little bit more control that way. Going in with the shader brush, like the more condensed one, I just want to take some of that on this brush and just kind of tab that a little bit on the nose, almost as if I was contouring with it, just to give you more of like a sun-kissed look. For the highlighter on the face, grabbing a loose brush, I'm just gonna grab some of that same highlighter by Essence, and I do want a little bit on the tip of my nose, like the smallest amount. Not really wanting to be like Rudolph, a little bit maybe on the eyebrow, and a slight amount on the cheeks. I like to do it right where my cheekbone curves and slightly up. First, we're gonna curl the lashes. And we're gonna prime. This is by Honest Beauty. This has a little primer and it just like helps the mascara stick and grip to something a little more to kind of help elongate your lashes. And the other end is the mascara. We have to set the face. So taking the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the color Pound Cake. And then just grab like a fluffy brush, swirl it in here, and just gonna kind of set this all over. Like that. And if you feel like your highlighter kind of rubbed off or whatever, feel free to like reapply. I don't think it really did that to me. Okay, lips. what do I want to do with the lips? Right now they're bare, as opposed to having a color to them. I do want to keep it simple because we are going to be eating, and I'm like so finicky when it comes to like eating and like lip stuff. So I'm going to go in with the Fat Lip Drip by NYX. That's the clear. Maybe I'll keep this. This is kind of fun. I think that brings us to the end of this look. My hair is relatively done. It looks like the curls have fallen out, but there we have it. And like these flyaways, no matter what I put in my hair, they don't want to stick. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you like it. Thanks for coming around. If you have any questions about the products, the process, procedures, like, well, you know what I mean, like the application of the makeup, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love for you to join me. Yeah, if you want to catch me on Instagram or TikTok, you can follow me there as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.